Hey guys, this is Dean, and I'm standing here at a construction site where this is eventually going to be somebody's house. And at this point, the foundation has been laid, but the living portion of this house has not been started yet. And as usual, when I see something, it makes me think about how it applies to running. You know, the bottom floor of this house that's being constructed right here is probably going to be maybe about 1,800 square feet. At least that's what it looks like based on the size of the footprint here. You know, it wouldn't be safe to construct a bottom floor of, say, 3,000 square feet on this particular foundation. Why? Well, it might work for a while, but eventually the house would have major problems, maybe due to settling, or it may come down completely because of severe weather if it came down to it. The house can only be built as large and as tall as the foundation will allow, sort of like a pyramid. And you know, running is the same way. The training that you're able to do today is reliant upon the base or the foundation that you begin with. I mean, you can jump right into hard training from a standing start with almost no base if you like, or you can begin a training program with a ton of miles built right in from the first week, or maybe you can even run races from the very first week of training. But all of those things are subject to the footprint of your running foundation, if you will. Just like the 3,000 square foot house may stand for a while, you may be able to get by with it, but you're taking a chance. The truth is that your training house could collapse at the first sign of stress, and it could take you back to a place that's worse than where you started. You know, an injury could just take you off of your running feet, all because you didn't lay a good foundation. You know, running foundations are built on slow, easy, and a progressive buildup of miles and intensity. When you begin to run, make time to start by laying just a few blocks at a time in the form of easy miles. If you take your time and you build a good foundation, when the storms come, your body is going to better be able to handle those storms. And also know that any strength training that you can do will contribute to that good foundation. Things like core exercises and aerobic type classes, weight training, other cross training activities, they're all helpful, particularly for your foundation. Just remember that the same principle applies to that as it does to running. You have to start with some easy or few reps, keep it easy at first, and then build up to the more difficult workouts as you go, and you'll be okay. You know, in Matthew 7, Jesus talks about a parable about our spiritual foundation. He tells us that those who hear his words and put them into practice is like a wise man who builds his house upon a firm foundation or a rock. If we build our faith on anything else, Jesus tells us that it's like building your house on sand. When the bad weather comes, the house, well, it'll come crashing down. And there's only one way to build our foundation, and it is on Jesus Christ, who is our rock. Where do you build your spiritual foundation? You know, if you're not sure about your spiritual foundation, I'd like for you to go to www.runforgod.com/peace with God and make sure that you have that nailed down right now. Know that when it is this hot, and cross-country season's here, we have some new outerwear coming soon because it's going to get cold, and we know that, so we're getting ready for it. So check out the Run for God store. Check out our new outerwear. It's coming soon. Also, don't forget about the summit in December. If you are an instructor, you need to be there, and you can participate in the My Hope America 5K while you're there. Hey, now once you have your firm foundation that we talked about, you'll be able to shine your light as bright as you possibly can. Tell you what, let's go for a run.